Okay, so here is my Rock Band drum kit modification I made in order to incorporate some cymbals at the top. I had an old Guitar Hero drum kit for the Wii that had actually broken. So I decided that I wanted to put the cymbals on my Guitar Hero drum set, and I had a bunch of 1-inch PVC pipe. Which I decided that could be incorporated into the original frame. Basically, I just cut the connector open wide enough to pinch around that, and then I tied in the 1-inch conduit all around with connectors, and then just screwed them in so that they wouldn't slide or spin or pull out. So I have that, and then in order to move it, I just had to put a couple of elbows in and tie those in up to here. Then I put some 3/4 inch conduit and bent that around so that the cymbals themselves wouldn't slide back and forth or up and down. And then I incorporated a slot in the front so that the wires would not get pinched there. Then I put a few screws just to hold those 3/4 inch conduits in place, and if I wanted to, I could loosen them and raise them if I wanted to get them a little higher. The only thing I have left to do after fishing the wires out is to change this connector and then tie it in. Under here I'm going to put a mount or a connector here on the side, so I'll be able to plug it and unplug it from here, and then vice versa I will be able to do that over here somewhere. I'm going to put another connector and be able to pop them off when I want to detach it or move it or whatever. I had to put some strength stabilizers in this thing because we had whacked it so much we actually cracked the frame. Anyway, this is my ghetto drums, but they work pretty good. I'm going to see if these cymbals work now. So the connectors I'm going to utilize is for the drum side, or for the head end side, I'm going to use these barrel jack connectors, the female side, and then for the actual cymbal side I'm going to put these male jack connectors. That way I can take it out and in when I want. If for some reason they're functioning or I just want to take them off, I'm not splicing them on the original wires permanently. Okay, so I'm taking just some Cat 5 cable. I'm going to pull out the strands of that. I'm going to do the blue pair for the blue one. And that way I can extend the wires over from the existing wires onto the new location.
Okay, so just got to screw it. Copper, there, then, see, so put the end of it. Doesn't matter which way you go in, does the fact that Just do it closer.
So I decided to take this off to make it a little easier to work on. As you can see, there's just a little plug that goes into there. I'm going to take off this inner ring here so that I can take the female connector and put it up under this so it isn't in the way of me hitting the drums.
Let's get it on. Let's love, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar, let's get it on.
Okay, so first of all, I'll try it without the drums plugged in, or without even attempting the drums. So as you can see, it's registering no problem, the yellow. one yet on the yellow. Okay, now let's try the top. Nothing. Bottom still working. So the bottom's working on the blue. Okay, so now I'm going to take the blue and I'm going to plug it in. Okay, so I had the yellow plugged in. The yellow has not worked in a while, and I think it's because maybe the connection's not good anymore, but it was working for a little while. The blue sometimes works, and I'll tell you why after I play a little bit more, why I think it doesn't work consistently. So let's go here. I don't know if you saw that, but the blue went down. The blue down. Blue is like rain and straight sunshine. See, register there. Didn't register there. Didn't register there. Not it. Now register. Worked like 2 out of 3 times. Now I'm going to do the bottom. Nothing. Nothing. So now, if I pull the bottom out, or the blue I mean, and now I'm going to pull the yellow out. So now I'm going back to the original drums. Try that. Now, bottom is working. So, alright, so in short, here's what I think the problem is. This is the Guitar Hero set. This is the Rock Band set. I believe that they're utilizing different resistances. When you hit the sensor, it's relaying a different change in resistance, which is going to the board. It's close, so that's why sometimes it works, but it's not exact. So my mistake was mixing 2 different sets. I probably should have just took another Rock Band set, cut off once I took the wires out, cut off the connector part that connects the 2 together, and then mounted a mount to go onto here, and then I would have probably had better success with them registering. So that's where I think the problem is. I don't think it's the wiring per se, because I went through all the wiring, I double checked them, and it's weird. Sometimes it'll register, and then sometimes these will just go dead after they're plugged in for a while, and I have to unplug them in order for them to register again. So unfortunately, you guys should learn from my mistake, because my mistake was mixing the 2 sets together and not testing them before I did all this other work. Now, not all of it's going to waste. This is modular. So if I do what I said and I just take off a Rock Band drum and put it and mount it up here, this will probably work again, and it should, and I'm going to probably do that in the future just for fun. I'll probably end up buying an electric drum set in the future, but this test was to prove whether they were compatible or not, and I pretty much proved that they're not, in my mind at least. And hopefully you guys won't have to go through the same thing that I went through as far as, you know, the work and all that. And it says giving you an idea of if that would be an idea that you could do, it's not a good idea. But anyway, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And you know, if you really like this kind of stuff where people, you know, test stuff, do DIY stuff, I'm going to be doing another one on my update on my flashlight. Then give me a thumbs up and also leave a comment and subscribe if you want to. And there's a little bell on there. I don't press it, but sometimes if you want to see when I come out with later videos, then please press that. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to get the tech out of here. Subscribe if you want to catch more tutorial videos and much more. Anyway, that's my video. Thanks for watching.